All right, y'all. Stephen Amell has something to say. Let's hear him out.
I see a lot of announcements from about DC and about the DC extended universe and about what they're going to do with the movies. Do you know what? You know what I would prefer? Content. Like, I don't think anyone has ever gone to an IMAX to watch a press conference or to like read Twitter. It's like, great, awesome. I'm glad you guys have all of these plans. Shut up and go execute them.
All right, so whose side do you have here? Which side are you picking? Stephen Amell or James Gunn, Peter Safran, and DC? Which side are we taking? I don't know what side you're going to choose, but I do have my thoughts and opinions on this. So, look, they weren't great, but DC had 4 movies last year. The most recent one was just a couple of months ago. So, acting like there's no content is a little weird, okay? Maybe it's not the content that he wants or that some people want, but there is content out there recently from DC. So they're taking pretty much the year off. A lot of that has to do, just like Marvel, with the writer's strike, the actor's strike that we had over the summer of this past year that ran into the fall of this past year, which Stephen Amell is very aware of because he was quite controversial on his statements about the strike and how he felt about the strike. So this isn't like oblivious to him. So it's a little weird that he's like on here. And even in this clip, I feel there's a little bit of jest, a little bit of playfulness in it. That he's acting like they're not actually making content. Look, hype happens. Studios build things with hype. He was out there advertising heels during the strike because he knows that hype helps promote stuff. So that's why they're doing all this. He knows that. Such a weird thing for him to get on a panel and talk about this stuff. And a lot of people assume that, you know, he asked for a job in the DCU and James Gunn didn't have anything for him. I mean, that's quite possible. But, you know, it's just weird. Like, he's losing a lot of goodwill from fans by saying and doing stuff like this. And I'm not saying that everybody feels that way. You can certainly feel however you want to feel about it. And, you know, I don't necessarily feel any kind of way about it. It's just a weird thing because they are making stuff. They're hyping people up. They're getting people excited for the DCU because the DCEU didn't work out. But acting like there's no content is a little weird. Again, there was a lot of movies last year from DC, whether you like them or not. So, you know, they've got to film stuff. They have to, you know, does he want to rush out content? Is he suggesting that they should rush out content, that they shouldn't worry about quality or any of the things you would do to make sure something is good? Isn't that what got these companies in trouble in the first place? Isn't that why DC was having issues? Isn't that why Marvel was being kind of dogpiled because of like rushing out stuff without really checking the quality on it? Look, when we get to 2025, if they start pushing stuff back, if things start getting delayed for arbitrary reasons, I could see getting mad about it. But kind of taking a stance like this now feels like he's jumping the gun a little bit. No pun intended. But I feel like there's like either some underlying issues. It sounds a little bit jealous to me for him to be complaining about the release schedule of the DCU. Like he's waiting on bated breath for all of these movies to come out. I just don't believe it. I don't. This is such a strange clip. It almost makes me wonder if he's been saying this and then this was the first time that somebody caught it on camera and uploaded it to TikTok or something, or maybe he said it other places and this is the one that caught on. I don't know. It feels like this plea for like, look at me, I'm saying something. And it worked. I'm talking about it. Other people are talking about it. So I guess that part's smart. But the context of what he's saying, I don't totally understand. But you guys got to let me know in the comments below. Are you on Steven's side? Do you think that there should be a ton of stuff coming out, just speeding through all of this new stuff? Or do you think they should take their time and get it right? I want them to get it right. I want the DCU to be successful. I don't want it to be like the DCEU where things were all over the place and there was no clear direction for anything. I like the idea they're taking their time and they're going to get it right. Obviously, nobody's going to go to IMAX to see a press conference. That was a really stupid, trollish comment. People are going to wait and go see something really good because clearly it's not working for some of the stuff they had. I mean, they just had Aquaman 2 come out, a movie that was a massive success for them in its first film, and not do so well, not do so hot. So clearly they've got some issues and they got to fix some stuff. And I think taking a year off is a good idea. We're going to get some stuff this year, but like the vast majority of the year, we're not going to get a lot of rushed out content. I think that's healthy for the ecosystem. But you guys got to let me know what you think about this. So let me know in the comments below. Do you agree or disagree with Steven, and why?